Okay, you guys, I have literally tried to make this video. This is like a part two series of Pisstivity, and this is the shit that pisses me off. A number one, I get about 20 phone calls a day on dumb shit. I done had people knocking on my door and calling my phone in the last 20 minutes. I tried to make a 5-minute video. Alright, what I was trying to say was my money is funny and I'm not finna do this shit no more. But I tell you what, I'm a free woman. I have the right to freedom of speech and freedom of whatever I want to do. So if I want to smoke, I'm gonna smoke. But just for my own health purposes and my skin and my teeth, I am gonna quit. I don't really want to quit right now because smoking, for some reason, it boosts your metabolism, and so it's conducive to my diet, believe it or not. But it's the only thing it's conducive for. I don't want anything on my lungs or anything like that, so I will be quitting. Anyways, to what I was finna talk about. I needed a cigarette for this subject. Race. Yes, race. I am a black woman in a white woman body or something on those lines. My mother is white, my father is black. Now, growing up, this was never an issue. I never had to deal with race one-on-one outside of little kids teasing me like I talk white, and then little white kids sometimes don't want to play with me. But believe it or not, I had best friends that were black and white and mixed and everything in between. And in high school was never an issue because I had Asian people around me, black people, Hispanic, and everybody spoke their language and did what they wanted to do. For the most part, it was a hip-hop era, and most people just got down with whatever was popular. So, sorry you guys. But in the work world, in the grown world, where there's people of different generations and different backgrounds, and having grown up the way I grow up, deal with a lot of racial issues, especially at my job, which is a restaurant. I always hear black people don't tip. I always hear white people are too negative. I always hear that. And to me, I'm a good waitress, and I fully believe that you make waitressing what you make it, and you can make your own money however you want to make it. So I don't necessarily believe in the stereotypical whatever is whatever, because you never know. Sometimes you meet people and you have a great conversation and the next waitress just don't get along with them at all. And I get a lot of regulars that way. And I make a lot more money than most people make because I make it when I make it. But a lot of times customers do come up to me and ask me, and it does piss me off because they automatically assume I don't speak English because I'm Mexican. And I'm not Mexican, although I don't find it offensive to be called Mexican at all, because I believe that it's a very beautiful culture, and there's always a sexy Mexican, black or darker, lighter. Most women are very sexy, and most of the men are hot, and they have a very strong sexual appetite. And I got a lot of Mexicans that work at my job too, so that's not even ever an issue. But the most irritating thing I get more than anything is, what do you prefer to be called, or what do you prefer to be? And the truth of the reality is I don't prefer to be anything. I just like to be me, and that's who I am. I'm sorry, you guys. This is personal. This is deep to me. This is really deep to me. There's a lot of black girls at my job that wish they were white. They really wish they were white, and I don't know why. I went to recently, no, not recently, but my grandmother's funeral, and it was my great grandmother, and I never met her. I never ever really got a chance to meet her. It's my mother's grandmother, and I didn't even know she was alive until she died, or was going to die. And that they wouldn't let me meet her when she was on her way out either. And I never could understand that until finally my Aunt Karen, who's white, sat me down and told me, she's racist. But the other thing I heard was that she was blind and deaf. So somebody please tell me how she would even know I was black. And that's other family members in the mix having something to do with it. And so at the funeral, I had my uncle that I've never met come up to me and say, "Oh, you're Chris's daughter, aren't you? Now, how's life been treating you?" I said, "Okay," and then he left. Before I could say, "Oh yeah, I'm going to school for architecture," or, "I'm doing something with my life," or, "Yeah, life has been really tough. I've been in a lot of bad situations, but I'm making the best of it." Or, anything, nothing. I didn't get a single nothing, And the other part about it is everybody, my sister, Octavia, my youngest sister, very beautiful, but she's the lightest of us all, is the only one, my mother included, didn't even get a inheritance. And I only believe my sister got one is because she was the lightest of all of us. My brother's darker than me. If you look at my Andrea Choice video, you know that. But me and my brother have the same mother and father. Me and my sister have different dads. And I have another sister, Lynette, and my baby brother died. Anyways, it bothers me, you guys. I have to stay mellow some kind of way. It bothers me. Okay? I don't want to be anything. I don't consider myself more black. I don't consider myself more white. I don't consider either one, really. I consider myself a mixed girl. And now more and more mixed children are being born. So all the old farts that think that you have to be one race and only one race. I even had a nurse do that to me. I was in a doctor's office and she asked me my race. And I said, "Put down other." And she was like, "I have to put down what you are." I said, "No, you don't. You have to put down what I tell you, and I'm telling you other." She's like, "Well, most of the time people take after their dad, so is your dad black?" And I'm like, what? All these no-name daddies out here, all these nothing fathers out here, and people take after their dad? These days? People take after their dad? Are you serious? Most people are being raised by their mothers these days. And as a nurse, an educated person is telling me that I have to take after my dad? Look, if you look at my videos, I am the spitting image of my father, and I have no problem saying I'm a black person. In fact, I'm the wrong person to say something bad to me about a black person, because I take it more offensive than most people take it. That's a topic you don't want to go there with me about, because I'm so tired of people talking about how black people are ignorant and all this crap. It's crap. It's crap. I meet more educated black people than I do white people. I meet a lot of white trash, but I meet a lot of different kind of people. I hang around with Asian, Mexican, all kind of people. It never was an issue until somebody say something stupid. And I'm the wrong person to say something stupid to. About ignorance and niggas and all this crap. I'm the wrong person. Like I said, I got a lot of black girlfriends at my job that want to be white, and I be having to check them like, "You're beautiful. You're a beautiful young black woman." They're brown complected, but they want to be light skinned like me. They want to have good hair like me. Why do I wear wigs when I got good hair? Why do I wear short wigs when I got long hair? If you guys look at one of my videos, one of my recent videos, I believe I was wearing a short wig. I do sport the short wigs. If you go on my Facebook, I have a lot of short wigs. I do sport them. Yes, I do have long hair. Yes, I do have wild hair. But recently, you guys been watching my videos. You've been watching me. You've been watching me when I first get up before I do anything to my head. That's what I deal with in the morning. And you have to understand, I can't just keep putting heat on my hair, and I can't just keep putting products in my hair, and I gotta wash it every day like a white person, but it takes me just as long as a black person to do. So I mean, I don't really, have time for that. So yes, I do wear a lot of wigs. So I'm sorry if you haters hate that I wear wigs, and you hate that they look so natural on me. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but I have a theory, and I do believe that anybody can have any look they want to if they really want to look that way. So yes, I wear wigs. Yes, that's what I do. And I'm sorry it doesn't fit what you think it should fit. I'm sorry that I'm a mixed girl and I do different things than what you would do if you were mixed. But I think that goes along the lines of a lot of things with a lot of races. If I was skinny, what I would do. If I was fat, what I would do. There's going to be a part 2 to this.